Starting shortly. Sweet giblets. Starting in 2 minutes. One minute to go. And coming to the finish line is Taylor Hellstrom.
Hey, everybody.
You bet ready, Sid.
Am I ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Alright, let's do this then. What's up, everybody?
Hey, guys.
Josh Campney.
Taylor Hellstrom.
Tampa.
Again.
Okay.
Yes.
Over again.
All right. So, a big update recently. Josh has updated the sprite. I'm going to go ahead and boot up the game, show everything. Josh updated the sprite for our main player.
It's brand new.
Look at that. He looks so sexy.
He runs back and forth now.
He's a little bit smaller, so he doesn't take up the whole goddamn screen.
Yeah, you can't run to the other side of the field in like 3 seconds.
Right. The other major update is I have changed our saw blades to, I'm going to tweak them a little bit more over the course of the night. But the saw blades here, now they actually bounce the way that they're supposed to. They go over the wall the way that they're supposed to.
Yay!
It has a counter on the blades, like watch, and it breaks when it's supposed to. And that's all set up in a variable in the upgrades object that can be changed all willy-nilly. I can set that to 1,000,000 if I wanted to, and it would bounce forever before it breaks. But it also, when it hits an enemy, it breaks instantly, and I need to change that code too. Let's see, what else? Well,
the artifacting behind the guns has been
Yes.
fixed.
Yes.
Before it would just make this black glob, and we're like, what is that? It's weird looking. What it was is, even though they weren't purchased, they were still making bullets, and they were just kind of building up on each other. So all I did was change like one little thing on the if statement, and it works. But on a note on the animation, the style that this guy is, the bigger lines and the more simple shading and stuff, I'm going to redo that for everybody. I'm going to redo Tiny, Jameson, and pitiful-looking Larry over there.
We need to do something with Larry.
I'm in the works trying to figure out what to do with him, put him somewhere else maybe, or something else. I'm also working on the
Or just give him like more than one lever, so he like can run back and forth.
Oh, up and
like,
down the
up and down the thing over here, or just have him like just in panic mode, full panic mode all the time. It'd be kind of cool to just have a neurotic dude that his only job is to throw a lever, and he's all just running around in a panic behind the wall.
Son of a bitch, running back and forth.
Oh my god, there's all these chickens.
What do I do? What do I do? I'm just gonna pull this lever. Another thing I'm working on though is the bottom. We're gonna have a GUI, a user interface. It's gonna show like the round, what weapon you have currently, how many types of meats you've collected. So it's gonna have like, chicken, little cooked chicken.
Oh yeah,
little pork chops
that's something that we haven't really talked about since you and I talked about it. The way that we're gonna do the upgrade system is that over the course of a round, you don't pick up any actual money during the course of the round.
Right.
You're going to pick up all your food and then turn it in at the end of your shift.
Right.
So you're going to cash in whatever you've picked up, however many baddies you've killed over the course of that round. It's going to send you to the upgrade screen and say, hey, good job, you did this much money. And then you go to the upgrade screen and you can choose to upgrade your current stuff there, or you can save your money for in the game and buy your conveyor belts and your turrets and all that jazz. But you can't do like I've been doing and just run through and buy everything all at once, just from the stuff that you picked up on the field. You have to at least wait until the next round to buy turrets, conveyor belts, and whatnot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. On the bottom, it'll have like little pictures, depending on which enemy's out on the field. Like, let's say the first building is just poultry, so you'll have like the little chicken, cooked chicken thing lit up down there, but the other two will be like blacked out, so you don't know what they are.
Right.
And then when you move on to like the fish, the little fish will pop up, and you can collect poultry fish, and then all that stuff. Just whatever type of enemy we decide to do.
What in the hell?
What in the fuck did you? What? Oh, it's that. Yeah, it's the glitch there that shrinks them down. Yeah.
Hey, the arms actually shrank with him that time. The last time the arms didn't shrink. They had these huge, beefy arms and like no body.
I gotta figure out a way to stop
leg guy. But for some reason it doesn't do it when you're, so it's whatever that first line of code is, or however you're handling that.
It's because when it's past a certain point, like if you go to the bottom of the screen, it says when it's this past Y axis, it'll push it all the way up to 100.
Right.
So if the arms are there, but the player's not, the arms are going to stay the same and the player's going to shrink.
I'm trying to find that sweet spot again. Because, hold on. If I can get it right. It's a funny little glitch. Just a little bit more. Nope. Damn it. Alright, dude, I had it. It looks so goddamn goofy when he's got these big ass arms and then he's swinging this freaking butter knife with these huge arms and a little tiny body. Anyway, so I also went and got my notebook. I'll fiddle around with it, and if I get the sweet spot again, I'll show you. Okay. But it's really hard. I did it like twice in a row, and now I can't do it anymore. Now that you're watching. No. Oh, there it is. There it is. No, so close. So close. It's like you gotta like walk into the wall at the right freaking Y coordinate. And the arms will stay exactly. There we go.
There we go.
Check this out. Oh, that's close enough. But like,
I'm a beefy man.
come here, you little chickens. Ow.
I will turn you into money. Oh god.
So, slight animation glitch that needs to be sorted. I'm going to take care of that here in a second. Like, if you see the sprite jumps back and forth like that.
Right.
I'm going to handle that here in a couple minutes. Because basically what's going on is right now, everything's all kind of pivoting on a weird origin point. The origin is right at the base of the shoulder. When generally you want the origin to be, especially for like a player character or something along those lines, something that's going to be moving a lot, you want it to be at the center so that the sprite doesn't jump like this. Like boop, 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 boop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tack the recenter the origin and then tack the shoulder as opposed to being tacked to the origin point of the sprite. I'm going to tag it to the origin point plus how many pixels to the X and however many pixels to Y that the shoulder should be at.
Right. So when the arm says follow player, it's going to be follow player X plus whatever the number is you figure it out.
Yeah. Although it might have an issue when you turn side to side.
Or when you run up and down.
Well, no, not necessarily up and down, but when you turn side to side. So like right now it's what do we say, like X minus 18, right? You flip it over, that's X plus 18.
Right. So you might have to create two arm sprites. And they're I think the fix is going to be in the actual code itself and just say, hey, like if you've got this sprite facing left, it's X plus this. If you face the other way, X plus this. Okay.
So that I think it should be a fairly easy fix. It's just going to be a matter of pluses and minuses because it's the Y coordinate's going to stay the same, regardless. Because I mean it's his shoulder. Right. Like the Y coordinate's not going to move. It's just the X coordinate is going to need to be flipped. And it's not really even going to be that noticeable because it's like it would be super noticeable right now because the sprite changes so much. But really, when he flips side to side, the shoulder doesn't really move all that much if you look at the sprite itself. But anyway.
I actually think there's already 2 arm and 2 gun animations. Yeah, there is. Okay.
All right.
So that's something to look forward to there.
Yay. All right. So that's that. I also got basically what I'm going to be working on tonight is getting Tiny to 100% or at least 90%. In that, get all of his upgrades set, ready to go, all the variables and everything set so that when we do finally make our freaking update page or upgrade page, we'll be able to, he'll have all of his stuff set up and ready to be changed however we want to change it.
Okay.
So that's, and I've got my notebook so that I can remember, because, I mean, crap. When did we start planning this game? This was like 3 months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little before MagFest, I think.
It was like a month before MagFest.
Right. So we've been working on this for numbers.
Numbers, yeah.
For like 4 or 5 months, I think. Like
yeah, a while.
And this is all we've got.
Hey, no, don't sell ourselves short. This has been quite an undertaking considering the fact that we both have full-time jobs.
Very true.
So, you know, I'm proud of where we're at right now, and honestly, like, I feel like the biggest hurdles have been crossed. Now it's just fine-tuning, as far as getting all the upgrades and everything set up, and making it look like a decent final product. I mean, we got a lot of menus to do. We got a lot of freaking interfaces to do. This level system that we have here that's gotta be fixed.
Oh yeah. Well, I figured once all the chickens are destroyed or when the timer runs out, when your shift's over, they'll just, the game will pause you'll go to a
Right.
menu where it says, "Do you want to upgrade next level?" or something like that.
I actually would rather just have when the timer runs out, because I think we talked about this in that, like,
Right, you have the opportunity to
you
kill
have the
more
opportunity to
chickens.
make more or less depending on how good of a shot or whatever you are, or if your freaking wall's at like 1 HP and you're like just basically trying to just count down the clock. I've got 1 second left, and then boom, the level's over. And
Right.
you can kill your wall and all that jazz. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I agree. I think that's best. I think what I'm gonna work on tonight is kind of start drawing the bottom GUI, and also distract the hell out of you with a bunch of questions.
oh god, oh sweet. So I'm gonna get nothing done again tonight.
Yeah,
Sweet.
absolutely. So
Love that.
let's go multitasking.
Yay.
So yeah, let's start it here. What type of game genre do you think is the most fun? Like RPG, arcade style, shooters, role-playing games, that sort of thing.
That is like a loaded question, bro, because like every genre has its like claim to fame kind of game, you know?
Very true.
Like, I mean, but from a personal standpoint, I would honestly, I like action puzzle games.
Action puzzle games, like Puzzles and
Yeah.
Dragons kind of thing?
No, like Zelda. Like you have like
Oh,
it's a action game for the most part. I mean, you're running around hacking stuff up with your sword stuff, but there's also puzzles and logic stuff that you have to figure out
right.
to progress in the game. Like, god damn it, the water temple. That right there, that is the quintessential, I think, dungeon of, or like the quintessential action puzzle game dungeon that features everything about, what I like about the genre. It's, it's not just a run around hack and slash game. You actually have to think to do stuff. But you also have those aspects where it's like, oh my gosh, I've got this crazy ass boss, I better hit him in the head with a goddamn hammer. So like,
Or
So
if
it
it's like
has-
Resident Evil, you're like, well, shit, I missed one step 15 steps ago, so I have to go all the way fucking back.
right.
I hate
Oh my gosh. Speaking of Resident Evil, I've been watching a playthrough of Resident Evil 7. I don't know if I said this on air or not, but like, that game is stupid scary.
Really?
Stupid scary.
Hmm.
Like, and like, I've kind of like, after the first hour or so of gameplay, it's not as bad. But let me tell you something, the first hour is goddamn terrifying. And it's VR compatible, bro.
Oh, crap, dude.
Oh, Lord
No,
have
sir.
mercy. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine it. That would be awful. Awful. I would have a heart attack and die.
That'd be fantastic. I want to see, like,
A
an
heart attack-
Amnesia Dark Descent in virtual reality, where
Yeah.
you can't attack anybody. You have to run and hide. That would
Right.
be
Well, that's the
terrible.
whole first hour of RE7, by the way. You
Really?
don't get a weapon. You don't get a weapon until like 2 seconds before the first boss.
Sweet baby Jesus.
And like, even like you have like 2 or 3 major enemy encounters beforehand where all you can do is run and hide. That's it. You don't get a gun until the final part of the like first section of the game.
Yeah, that would be terrifying.
Oh yeah, we're goddamn ridiculous. And then you get the shotgun, and it's like, whatever. See ya. See ya.
Later, sucker.
Right.
Okay, so what do you think is the most popular? Because I did a little research. What do you think is the most popular out of these categories? Shooters, action games, sports games, and role-playing games. What do you think is the most popular, the most distributed?
Most distributed, I would feel, would be the shooters.
The shooters. Why do you say that?
It's kind of a gut instinct thing, but I honestly feel like the multiplayer aspect to those games is something that is a big draw.
Yeah, like your Halos and all that stuff.
Right, and then I would think right behind that, from the same kind of standpoint, from a multiplayer standpoint, probably sports games.
No shit. Okay, what do you think is third and fourth?
Third and fourth, what do I got left? Action and...
You have action and role-playing.
RPGs.
Mhm.
RPGs are next, then action games.
Well, according to the 2015 U.S. breakdown, shooters were at the top, 24.5%. Then you have action games,
Okay.
22.9. Then you have sports, 13.2, and then last but not least, role playing at only like 9%.
Well, you can see where my priorities lie.
But
Uh,
yeah, I thought that was crazy that sports games came before role playing games. Like, think of WoW. Isn't that technically a role playing game?
yeah,
I mean, I
but
don't.
at the same time, WoW is really diminished over the course of since it came out to where it is today, and then you have games like League of Legends and stuff like that that are, I guess, what they're considering an action game
Yeah,
as opposed to a role playing game.
right.
So like, I can see that stuff. I can see where they're coming from with those statistics. But at the same time, like I like RPG games. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I like RPGs. So I mean, like if I had to pick a favorite genre, that would be it. Oh my god. So I'm gonna change that variable there. Minimize. Alright.
Is that the
Hmm?
middle now? I wish these rules were. Oh, I can zoom. Duh, Josh. Come on.
Oh, that's why. So we're gonna do.
And you naughty little boy, you're supposed to be over here. How did you get over there? Exact center. And you need to be pushed over just a hair. And you need to be pushed over and stretched. Actually, not. So what I was thinking for the GUI and the actual like title screen, like where the words are kind of like um, thrown together wood, and they have like
Right.
pieces of paper on top of them, and then we'll have the images on top of the pieces of paper. What do you think of that idea?
I like that.
Okay.
So you're saying like when you switch guns, it'll like switch whatever's on the piece of paper.
Right. Right.
Right. Yeah. I like that.
And we'll have like the round number in the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's we'll pull up. What am I doing? Pull up the game itself. And let me get out a brush.
Ha ha ha.
I don't want a highlighter. I want a pen. I want a goddamn pen.
I want a pen.
I want it to be green because that's my favorite color. All right. So, guns. Meow.
Guns to the right. Okay.
Oh man, I can't do that. Yeah. So guns over here.
Mm.
Round over here with what I was talking about with the bullets.
Right. Well,
So have like a clip, and like we don't need it to be huge because we can kind of stack the bullets.
right.
So maybe like this section here have our whatever our clip is, just so you can look down and have a visual representation of how many shots you have left.
Now, do you want individual bullet pictures, or do you want like a picture of a bullet and then a number next to it saying how many you have left?
I think I would rather have individual bullets layered on top of each other and then have them disappear as you shoot.
Now, is the pistol going to be reloadable, or is it just going to be an infinite shot and just slow?
No, you have to reload everything.
Okay.
Everything has to reload.
Okay.
Yeah. What else?
Oh, I just
What else were we talking
noticed
about?
something.
Alright, so guns. What's up?
That A button needs to be shoved over.
Well, yeah, that's gonna get fixed when I recenter the origin.
Oh, true. Okay. So
Because that's just that X, Y plus whatever, or Y minus whatever.
So as for the bullets, I think they should be next to the guns.
I agree.
So
Right.
maybe put the guns on the left and the round. I was thinking in the middle, and then on the right side you would have like the picture of the chickens, how many you've collected so far.
Okay, yeah. I
Okay.
like that. All right, and then all of this this here. Pow. See ya. Goodbye. And we're gonna change this wall HP. We will put. Let me just.
You might want to hurry up. You're breaking up a little bit.
All right. So put a health bar up here.
Health bar for the wall. Yeah, I like that.
Health bar for the wall right here because we don't want to block Jameson out.
Right.
Obviously, 'cause he's already grumpy. We don't want to make him any madder.
Well, I mean, look at that computer. He's getting an error like every 3 seconds. That's gotta suck.
That's gotta suck. It's gotta suck bad. But hey, penguins don't fail. So get your shit together, Carol. Yeah. So we'll put a health bar up here, and then a timer here.
Okay.
Round timer right in between the health bar and Jameson.
Now, I do think we should keep the money up there, just so the player knows how much cash he's got, unless you want to shove it to the bottom.
No, I like keeping the money there.
Okay.
Level count. Put the level counter down here at the bottom. Put your timer up here at the top.
Okay.
You got money, health, for the wall. I am going to also. I would like to also put a health bar on below the player for the player, so that stuff can attack him. So there's a sense of urgency, so you don't feel like you're just running around in God mode. Arrgh.
Trying to kill chickens. So that means
Right.
we have to make a detection system for the enemies.
Yes.
Oh god. Okay.
Yes.
Also, a reload bar would be pretty cool, like above his head.
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking for that is like, say we got our bullets here. When your bullet count runs empty, we'll just do a kind of a health bar situation.
Right.
Where it just pulls up
counts
a
down.
bar, it just pulls up a bar, and then the bar goes, and then when it hits the bottom, you have a full clip.
Okay.
That should be fairly simple enough because we'll just run that off of the alarm.
Yeah. Once
Bam.
all the bullet objects are gone, then switch sprite to the loading bar. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Right.
All right. Cool. Awesome sauce.
So yeah,
Let me get back to it. All right. So we want
wait a second.
box there.
I said delete it.
I said delete it. Good day, sir.
We'll see what Edgar Jr. has to say about this. Computer over. Virus equals very yes. And the copy just peed the carpet. Sprites.
Actually, let's give it 5, and then we'll give it a 5 buffer, which should be 95, because math.
Dude, seriously, I've been like pondering this issue with the saw blades literally all week. And it finally all came together like in a eureka moment last night at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was exhausted and I could not like get the willpower to get my laptop out, get Game Maker open, this, that, and the other. So I like jotted I jotted literally like if I pull up, I've got it open right now. So I've got right here this place meeting, place free, no place meeting.
Yeah.
This is that right there. That those first 3 lines are to get it past the wall the first time.
Oh, so you did away with the original code altogether then?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I scrapped it. I literally, I didn't even. I opened it up, and I literally went skirt backspace. No, I didn't even like cut it and like put it in another note, like a notepad document. I was like, I don't like it. I hate it. Goodbye. See ya. And I completely rewrote it. And so like in my notebook last night, I have this, and it's just all it says is place meeting, X, whatever, place free, place meeting. And that was it. That's all I wrote. I just wrote a note to myself, and I was like, I will try to remember what I was thinking last night. And I was like, those 3 lines should help me remember what the hell I was talking about. And like, I took me a couple minutes to decipher it, but literally all of this happened today at lunch.
Okay,
All the up and down code and everything, the speed caps and everything. Actually, this needs to get higher.
See, I wish I could bring my laptop to work. I could get so much more done.
Yeah, and so like it was a lot of literally like last night and the night before that and the night before that I've been on GML forums and looking through the freaking F1 the help guide. I've been watching tutorials and this, that, and the other. Like everything kind of like it was like I took a bit from here and a bit from there, and I found this little bit, and I was like, all right, cool. I think I got it all. And then finally last night, I was like, click, 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 bam, that's it. That's really it. I figured it out. So
yeah, that was the same with me with the animation of the sprites. I mean, I had to fuck around with the depth of sprites so much. Like when he's running back, the depth of the sprite, you know, the arm has to be in front of him. And when he's running towards you, the arm still has to be in front of him. So you got to change the depth when he's running back, and then you have to change the depth back. And then I had an issue is like I changed the depth so far that it was going under like the conveyor belts and the guns. So I had to like adjust, and it was crazy. It was craziness.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
Not to mention this has been a hellacious work week.
Dude, you are not lying.
Like,
this has been insanity.
Like,
this week.
I was literally like, I almost threw up. I was working so hard last night.
Huh.
Like, because I was literally running. Like, I'm going to lose so much weight if they keep me at this position they got me. So that's something to look forward to. Maybe I can get rid of these cheeks. Yeah, little shiny cheeks. Yeah. But
I just grew a beard.
Oh, man. Let's see. Let's get back to work here, Josh.
Alright. HP minus equals OBJ freaking upgrades. That saw damage. Good. Right. That's now fixed. Now we need to change. That's what we just saw, right? Say WRATE equals twin. Alright. That's that. Now I get to deal with Tiny. I was super stoked that I got these saw blades fixed though. Like no lie. I like the best part about it was it was one of those times where I like wrote everything and compile it it literally I wrote everything, it compiled and ran perfectly the first time I hit the button.
Oh god, that makes you feel like a badass, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, dude, it was great.
It's like, yeah, bitch. In it to win it.
Alright. Changed some stuff here so that it kind of gets a more random feel to everything. Buff that up too. It's like the saw blades, I really just want to just bounce around all willy-nilly.
Oh yeah, like fucking crazy.
Yeah. So we're gonna go random. I'm gonna go random 6 here. Actually, Okay. No, H speed never gets changed. Alright. I'm gonna handle this completely differently. I'm gonna save that though.
Remix the remix.
Yeah. I want one of these stupid things to be like done. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want it to be done.
Right.
And this is I think this is like there. It's at the precipice. All right.
No, I don't want a 3D. Yeah. Son of a biscuit. Turn it off. How do I turn it off? Damn it, how do I turn it off?
How do I want to do that? It's greater than, go 10 there. Oh, and this is a handy goddamn little Jimmy Jam here.
What, V-speed?
Sign.
What does sign do?
So basically that will return whether or not V-speed is a positive or negative number. So like if it's moving down, it's going to be a positive number. If it's moving up, it's going to be a negative number.
So it kind of makes it like a Boolean.
I can tack that on the front and then multiply it times whatever number I want, and then it will do. Basically, what I'm trying to do is make it so that every bounce is kind of random as far as how much it bounces off of the wall.
Huh.
So when the speed is greater than 10, then the next bounce that it takes is going to take off like a certain amount of. So I'm going to have it subtract a certain amount of speed so that it kind of bounces all wampus and whatnot.
Huh, that's pretty cool. That's really cool.
So we can over there. Because like I said, I want these things to bounce all freaking willy-nilly. I mean, I still want them to kind of go in the general direction of what you're expecting it to do. But I really want them to go like all over the goddamn place. I don't want any two blades, like especially if you have once we get to the point where there's multiples on the field, I don't want them to follow the same path. You know?
Right.
So let's try that. That should have solved our problem.
There we go. Okay. What is my smudging tool? What?
Yes.
Huh?
I like that. Because now it's going all kind of cattywampus. Like going all over the goddamn
God.
thing.
I think it gained some speed when it was moving up.
Oh, I know. But it's just because, like, that's just the angle that it's at. Like, it just tacked on, it picks a number between, so whatever the vertical speed is, it takes just from each bounce, right?
Right.
And I got to add this section that I just added to the wall side of things so that it's not going to be all crazy. Because basically the wall has no cap right now over how fast it can come off the wall going up or down.
Ah, got you.
The wall does, though. So basically what it's doing is every time it hits the wall, it reverses whatever the horizontal speed is completely. Then the vertical speed gets a random number between 1 and 6 added to it. Then, if that vertical speed is greater than 10, either it doesn't matter up or down, it subtracts 4, or a random number between 1 and 4, or 0 and 4. So basically, if that number reaches above 10, it'll start dropping the number every time it bounces, so that you're not getting the same bounce every time.
Right. Very clever, sir. Very clever.
I do what I can.
I do what I can, you know.
I mean, I can't help it. I'm awesome.
Ha!
Alright. Alright, so you go right. Okay. There. Whoa.
So, Ludum Dare 38.
Oh, when is that? It's like in a week, isn't it?
No, it's in April.
Okay,
Next
alright,
month.
cool. Whew. God damn, I was like, no more game jams. Please.
This one will be April 21st through the 24th.
21st.
Celebrating their 15 years of the Ludum Dare. And I've never actually done a Ludum Dare
Friday
before.
and Monday.
Huh?
So it's a Friday. This is a 4-day game jam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although I'm assuming it starts in the afternoon on Friday and then ends in the afternoon on Monday.
It's actually still a 72-hour game jam.
Okay, so all right, I get you.
Right. So they'll be doing like most of the judging and stuff. On it.
Now this one we have to go to a center for, though, right? Like where
No.
everybody goes to the same place, or
No.
we can do it like we did the last one.
Right. Absolutely. It's a totally online game jam.
Okay.
Now the global game jam, which was back in I think February.
Right.
That one we would have had to went to a location. And
Okay.
I couldn't find one near me, and then the last minute, Virginia Tech sprung up one, and I was like, "Well, crap, never mind." The hell
Right.
with it.
Especially if we would have to go work together at
Right.
whatever thing. Like I need an advance notice for that
Oh,
crap.
absolutely. No, I want you to drop everything. Call in work, be like, "Look, bitches."
No. Basically, it would go. I'm sick. I need to take a week off. Yeah, I'll get a doctor's note. See ya. Because I never call out, like ever. Granted, I might not be there exactly on time in the morning, but I never call out. Never. If I'm supposed to be there that day, I will be there, come hell or high water, or lots of Jack
Eventually.
Daniels. Yeah, today was bad. I showed up. I showed up like an hour late. That was bad.
Good God, son.
Yeah. It's a Saturday and Friday was all wampus. The police were involved. It's a whole situation.
Also, what's cool about the Ludum Dare that would be pretty cool is they actually have a live streaming thing. You put in your Twitch channel, and they'll actually switch
had
it.
that too.
Huh?
The last one had that too.
What, the Home of
The-
Nerds?
Live, yeah. I thought I remembered reading something on their website about having like, hey, if you're doing a Twitch stream, put it on this website or put it on the Discord, and we'll link it to your account.
Oh yeah, but you know, this one actually like displays like a little TV, and it'll have our stream on it on their homepage.
Huh.
And they'll just surf through everyone. So eventually, like, you know, we'll get viewed more.
Right.
Which would be cool.
Right.
And we get to meet more game dev people.
Yes. As far as that stuff is concerned, like, wow, it's already 9:40.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, I know.
I didn't get anything done yet.
I have.
I've got
And you were
like,
the one that was going to try to distract me.
yeah, I'm distracting myself.
Yeah, all I have to do right now to fix this guy is to change his fire rate on the saw blades, and we're good. Whoa. How about we don't go all freaking nuts like that? Alright, we're gonna have to make this a 6. That way, if it gets too wampus, or should I have the number that it gets subtracted be yes, I should. Because if it's above 10, I need to do a random number between 1 and, we'll say, 8. Yes. Because my cap, my vertical speed cap is 10, and I want to make it not go all crazy wampus. That's what we're going to do. And that way, if it gets up to like 16, there's a chance that it will actually go down to something normal.
There's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes, there's a chance. Because it does go like when it gets that right angle going up, it like launches up off the wall. Like right here. Oh god, oh god, oh god, it's out of control. It's out of control. Oh. Of course, I turned the bounce count up to like 10, so like it's just gonna keep going. Like pam 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 pam.
I really hate that depth that it has. Same with the enemies, how it just kind of forces the sprite to enlarge.
There's gotta be a way to smooth that out.
We need a control number to track like where it is on the Y coordinate and then compare it to the depth. But I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So
okay, I might look into that because I agree with you. It's kind of a weird situation.
Right.
Like it looks choppy.
Yeah, it is, and like I said, the control factor with the player is the thumbstick. So
right,
you can it glides down. This one I had to set it for the Y coordinates. If it's below this Y coordinate, shrink it.
I think if we do figure out how to scale that, we should probably, rather than use the thumbstick to scale the player image, we should probably just make it the same.
Probably. Yeah, then we wouldn't have that issue of him running into the wall and
right.
shrinking.
Right.
So if we can figure that out, that'd be great.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a problem for another night.
Truth.
I'm going to. All right, I'm done with that. The saw blades work to my satisfaction. All right, now we're going to create. All right, what is alarm? Wait, you said you changed the tiny code, so I need to figure out.
Yeah.
What you changed.
Change everything. You'll never know. Ha ha ha.
Oh god damn it. Alright, I need to. Alright. So, alarm set to. You know what? I'm actually like, I don't have anywhere to be tonight. Do you?
Yeah, I kind of have to hang out with the wife a bit. And, I'd like to go to Walmart, get an external hard drive.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go grab another beer and snag a cigarette real quick while I ponder this issue. And it seems pretty straightforward. Explain to me real quick. All right, so explain to me the animation on Tiny. How does that run?
Okay, Tiny runs this way. He works completely off of the alarm.
Okay.
So if it's less than a certain point, he's going to stand there. And I have it timed just so he hits it once and then he stops.
Okay.
So I had to calibrate the alarm settings, hence the 225.
Okay.
So that gives him enough time to hit it once.
So this fire rate that I have over here is literally, I'm going to be editing the alarm to make things work.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and set that to about 300 real quick, just to actually we're gonna set that to 100 for a easy reference. If alarm get 2 0 panel alarm 2 equals OBJ upgrades that. Saw rate. I'm just gonna go like this. A copy. All right, so alarm get to, if it's less than our saw rate, it's gonna go to tiny standing. If it's greater than, goes to tiny. Okay.
Tiny means he shoots.
Okay, so actually this does need to, I don't know what I need to set this to. All right, so tiny is the full animation. Yes?
Yeah, tiny is the animation, right.
Okay, so it's, all right, we're gonna change this a little bit. Alarm 2, right? All right, no, I'm in step event right now. Okay. What is the code for alarm 2 right now? Nothing?
No, I think it's just a placeholder.
All right, do nothing. Pam. Aha. All right. So if alarm get to less than or equal to 0, change the sprite. Change the alarm. All right, yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy this into a good old notepad over here. It's a happy little notepad.
Just a happy little notepad.
Happy little notepad. But like, it's just like all I do is like, this is all failed code here. I cut it and save it just in case. Like I need to put everything back, but like 9 times out of 10, I've not taken anything back out of this notepad. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna save this just in the off chance that I might need it. But I've never gone back. Never. Not one time. All right, so what we're going to do here is actually, we're going to run this all, dude, we're going to run this all right here. We're going to all, actually, alarm 2. Equals SPR tally. Oh, I don't need a brace there. I need a bracket. Equals OBJ. All right, so pow. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and change you to 10 standard. There's gonna be your ambient spread. Alarm 2 OBJ. Just do that. Okay, and we are going to go. What is the step event handling right now? Nothing important at all. No. Goodbye, step event.
See
you know
ya.
You want to know a cool freaking jam right here?
What's that?
This goddamn event right there. Animation end.
Let me look. What?
Animation end, brother. So check it. What that does is, so how I'm gonna handle this tiny situation. All right, so his normal sprite is now the standing sprite up
Okay.
here. So when he gets created, alarm 2 is set to our saw rate over here. So that is an alarm. So right now, alarm 2 is set to 100.
Okay.
All right. Now, when alarm 2 hits 0, it changes your sprite to tiny, and then it resets the alarm. And then I'm going to go here, and on animation end, if sprite index equals SPR tiny saw equals instance. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to do that. Actually, yeah, I do. Saw equals create X. Anyway, so now it's saying if the sprite index is tiny, which is the actual full animation,
Yep.
when it reaches the end of that animation, it's going to create a saw.
All right.
So that means when the hammer hits the button, bam, saw comes out.
That could work. And then it goes back to him standing.
And then it goes back to him standing until the alarm hits 0 again, and then bam.
All right. Cool. If it works, hell yeah.
Alright, actually, we're not going to fuck with Tiny because he doesn't move, and I like the origin being where it's at. So we're just going to go X, Y, OBJ. Speed equals -15.
Bam. And a bam Margera.
And we'll go this tack right. 4 on there. Now it's going to be all kind of wampus because the freaking direction is going to be random coming out of the damn coming out of the saw. Oh, okay, let's let show me. Oh, haha. I need a brace, not a parentheses. Compiling, processing, beep boop boop beep. Oh god damn it. There's your upgrades. Dot variable not set before reading it. Oh, freaking yeah. Are you gonna run now? Or are you just gonna make me do this for every freaking event? Alright, you're gonna make me do it for every freaking event. Sweet, I like that. I like that.
What do you mean every event?
No, you just don't like that at all.
What's that error say?
Object upgrades is unknown when it's right here. It's right there. It's literally right there. It's right there.
Did you spell it right?
It's saw rate. Saw So now it's checking to make sure that the upgrades thing is in the room
Right.
before it does whatever.
Alarm 2 equals
You know what?
actions.
You know what? I'm gonna set alarm 2. I'm gonna do this.
It might just be my screen, but in upgrades, the sol rate, is that an equal sign or a minus sign?
That's an equal sign.
Okay. It's just the pixelation is terrible.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do? See, remedy this issue. Abort. We're gonna do alarm 2 equals 50. Then it should, for sure, by the time it hits 0 for the first time, be initialized and set. Because I've had no other issues with any of the other bounce or any of the other mechanics. Haha. Now it runs. Oh god.
That doesn't sound good. Okay, I can't even right now. Arm 2 equals 50. 2 minutes, Taylor. 2 minutes. You got this.
Let's slow this down a little bit. Come on. Catch up with me here, asshole. Let's do 200. It's not going all freaking nuts out. Why are you shooting so fast? Like, that should not be. That should not be that. Alarm 2. What is the end of alarm 2? You know what? You know what?
What?
You know what? I'm gonna do this. Fuck your alarm 2.
Yeah, fuck your alarm too. That's
Alarm
right.
1 equals 100. Actually, we'll just do 50. Okay. Now, haha. Advent alarm 1. At the end of alarm 1, here you go. Alarm 2 equals 2. Upgrades that. You're gonna work, damn it. This is literally the last thing I have to fix.
Right at the deadline. Will it work?
Compiled.
It compiled.
And not a god. Oh, there it is. Why are you going so
Oh god,
fast?
and it broke.
Dude.
Alright,
It's
well,
like 200 should be 2 seconds. More than 2 seconds. I don't know why it's going so fast when it hits that freaking jam there. And honestly, oh, I do know why.
well, we will fix that next time.
I'm gonna fix it tonight, damn it. And I will send you an upgrade
We will-
when it's done
we
because
will
I literally
show
just
it off
figured out
next
what's
week.
wrong with
But yeah, so been an hour.
it. Peace.
See you guys.
Bye, buddy.